Hi Poppets! Today I have a nice dishwasher cleaning vlog for you guys. I wanted to do this because over Christmas, if you do have a dishwasher, you're going to find that you use it an awful lot, particularly if you are hosting Christmas and your dishwasher is going to be your saviour this year. It's important though that our dishwashers are working as they should be. So let's get into our dishwasher deep clean. Okay guys, sorry for the household sounds. So here's my dishwasher. Look at all of this. Gross, gross, disgusting, gross. The first thing we're gonna start with though is this inside part here. You're gonna remove, look at this, random rubber thing, piece of glass. This is why you need to, on the regular, remove this section from your dishwasher. And then these are gonna go into the sink and we are going to clean these in some antibacterial dish soap. We're also going to put the arms of our dishwasher in the solution as well. When you're cleaning these, pay particular attention to these little holes. Sometimes food can get stuck in these, and if you find your dishwasher isn't cleaning as well as it used to be, it's good to check the arms and the filter. They're the two main places, obviously before you call an engineer out, that I would advise you to check. Make sure that you get the manual of your dishwasher. You can get this online, type in your machine online, and nearly every single make of any dishwasher there will be a downloadable instructions, because not all of us keep our instructions. So just check how you detach the arms from your dishwasher and if they can come off. Some of them can, some of them can't, annoyingly, so just make sure you double check that before you start ripping them out of your dishwasher right before Christmas. Okay, so we'll let them soak in there for a minute just to let the dish soap do its magic, and then we will begin giving them a nice clean. We're going to go in with our OXO Good Grips here, just into the little crevices, and if you find there is food lodged, use a toothpick or ideally a barbecue skewer works better. I prefer the barbecue skewers. I know they're seasonal, so you might not have any. I don't have any left in my house anymore. And they're a nightmare to try and get hold of unless you order them online. You can get them all year round on Amazon. But yeah, the barbecue skewers, they're just a lot more sturdier than a toothpick, so it just helps to dislodge things a lot easier. So let's give this one a rinse off. And then what you can do is, when you're rinsing, place the water over, and this will show you, can you see, if there are any blockages. So you want to make sure that there's water free flowing through all of the holes along the arms of your arms that go in your dishwasher. When it comes to these parts, the mesh, you want to make sure that it's clear and that it's completely see-through. The actual filter of your dishwasher, you should be rinsing after every single use. I know that sounds excessive, but it's a true fact. I was speaking to a dishwasher guy that came out before, and I was talking to him about like breakages and stuff, and he actually said to me, one of the biggest reasons for your dishwasher breaking is people don't rinse their filters enough. It was a completely different issue with my one. It was the heating element that had gone, so fear not. So there you go, there's your fun fact of the day. Don't say I don't treat you. I mean, I know a lot of you are going to be like, great, that's more work for me then, but it really doesn't take long. If you put on just the hot water tap and you rinse it under there, it literally takes seconds to get it clean, because if you're doing it daily, there isn't a build-up of grease and grime. Okay, so here's my top blade. And it's just exactly the same process as our first one, you literally are just going around it, clean it out, make sure there's no blockages, rinse it off, put it on the side to dry. Now we're going to just give the basket a wash and just give that a clean down as well. Oh my god, you know what I did the other day? I was cleaning the bathroom and I decided to put my hand wash bottle, because it's like a glass one, I put it through the dishwasher and I hadn't rinsed it out properly. It's normally fine, but on this occasion I hadn't rinsed it properly. And anyway, I put it in and there was foam literally spilling out everywhere. If this happens to you, what you need to do is get yourself some baking soda and sprinkle it, open the machine and sprinkle it all over the base of the machine, and it will make the suds go away and you will end up with not a hot mess all over your floor. I literally was like, only I would do this. I should have filmed it. I had some choice words on that day because I was just so annoyed at myself that I hadn't rinsed the bottle properly. Anyway, so that's all clean now. Let's move on to inside the dishwasher. For this, I am going to be using the Cif cream cleaner. So I'm just going to spread that around. And when you do your dishwashers, pay attention to the seals. They get absolutely filthy. It's just where like grime gets lodged in between. So again, the good grips here, amazing. Squirt some Cif on like it's a toothbrush and then it will shift right off. That's literally just completely gone. It just bakes it on, unfortunately, where the dishwashers run in and it heats up and it gets hot. And I put like a hygiene cycle on mine, which almost steams it. And then once the food goes on there, it just feels really stubborn to shift, but it does come off with this. And then also pay attention to this bit here. So this little kind of dip bit, you'll find that that gets really, really grimy as well. Again, for the same reasons, it's just a build-up of like the grease and grime off the plates, and it just seems to sit there stagnant, annoyingly. But it can't, every time I use the Cif cream cleaner on it, it literally just lifts it instantly. So I do at some point need to tackle our thing there. Unfortunately, I have tried it a few times and I don't think that's gonna lift that orange staining. It's just from like pasta sauces. But when I've got a moment in the new year, I'm gonna try a little method and we'll see if that works to shift the orange residue. It's really, really annoying. I can't bear it. But it just doesn't want to lift, unfortunately, with the methods that I've already tried anyway. Okay, once you've used your good grips or an old toothbrush will do, you can then just go in with your cloth and you're literally just going to wipe over the entire machine. The reason this works so well, the Cif cream cleaner, is because it's slightly abrasive, not so much that it scratches, but enough to lift any baked on grime and dirt. You are going to need to do a cycle though before you put your stuff in here. But yeah, it just doesn't want to go. It's so annoying. What a bloody nuisance. Okay. Now we have done the cleaning part of the inside bit, let me draw your attention down to this bit here. I wipe this over every single time the dishwasher is used and look at the dirt build up. This is a bit that notoriously gets missed when it comes to cleaning. So some Cif on your cloth and then just literally give it a wipe over. It should lift relatively easily. If you have left it for a while, that's fine because, you know, why would we think to look there even? I'm just like Wrigley's Extra, so I do. But if there is a build up there, just go over it a few times with the sieve and it will begin to break down. It's just, again, a build-up of the dirt and the grime from inside your dishwasher when the machine is on. And there you go, look. How much better does that look? Just a little wipe, lifts it off, very happy. Now, on the outside of the machine, I'm actually going to be using a multi-surface antibacterial cleaner, because this is just going to do 2 in 1. So it's going to clean it, but it's also going to disinfect it as well. You need to make sure that you leave it for a contact time of 5 minutes. For the one that I'm using, it's 5 minutes. Check on the back of the bottle and it will tell you how long it is. And then once you've left it for the 5 minutes, what you can go ahead and do is, again, with our good grips, just get into any of the crevices. Now, if you find on the front of your machine that you've got any scratches, I don't know whether you guys can see these, can you see them? Those little scratches, if you've got that on your machine, either use a magic eraser if you have one, or once again, this little dreamboat. It lifts scratches beautifully for the exact same reason that I've explained. It's just slightly abrasive. And then once you have finished cleaning it, just go ahead and buff it dry with a clean, dry microfiber cloth. And there you go. Let's now reassemble our dishwasher and then we'll move on to the final phase. Okay, everything is back in now. The final thing we are going to do is we're going to turn this on a hot wash, and I'm going to add to the detergent drawer a cap full of Socialpr. This is going to disinfect the entire machine and it smells amazing. It looks lovely once it is finished. If you don't want to use Socialpr, you can switch that out for white vinegar, or you can use baking soda. It's personal preference. I just choose to use Socialpr and we're good to go.